to basically talk to you all about what's going on in the world. You got the stuff going on with the president. You got stuff going on with basically all this stuff. You got war stuff going on that we really need help with. People out here shooting and killing, and president talking about he's helping states do better, but you also got to think about what has he done in the last couple of years. He's probably done a lot, but we really don't know because we don't see it. All we can do is just hear it. But we see some of the stuff he done and some of the stuff he's done changed. But it really all comes from what we know, you know. But for us changing this world, he says he's done it, but I don't believe it. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it. You know, he got to change. But that's not what I came on here to talk about. Today, I'm gonna kind of switch it up. I'm gonna do fact, fiction, true or not. What it is a story. You have to figure out if the story is true. Do you think it happened? Do you think it's not the true story? Okay, give me a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, and I'm gonna be back with the story. Okay, the story starts off with a little girl who went to a park to find out what was going on with her family and her friends. There once was a little girl who walked to the park every day, all day. It took her 15 minutes to get from her home to the park. When she got to the park, she noticed there were no swings, nothing to climb on. Only thing there was something to slide down. So she went sliding down the sliding board, and when she got to the bottom, she noticed that it was all dirt. But when she went up to the top of the slide, everything turned into a cloud. She was shocked. She said to herself, asking the angels, why is the ground turning to clouds every time I go up to the top of the slide? They told her, they said, you are an angel, little girl. Every time you go up, you're going to heaven. Every time you go down, the clouds catch you. So she said, does that mean I've passed away? They told her, no, you are an earthly angel. You were here to spread the news about God. She didn't believe it. So she went to church one day, and all of a sudden, she stepped in the church, and the floor turned to clouds. Nobody else could see it but the little girl. So she went over and sat down. She asked her mom, Mom, why does the floor turn to clouds? Her mom said, what do you mean? Every time I sit down or stand up, only thing I can see is clouds on the floor. The mom wondered and asked her after church, are you seeing heavenly angels? She said, how did you know? She said, only heavenly angels can do that. You must have been one. She said, you know you lost your dad 3 years ago and it hurt you. He must have granted you to be a heavenly angel. The little girl was shocked and surprised, but every time her feet touched the ground, it don't matter if it was at school, church, or outside, all she saw was clouds. And then one day, she slid through the clouds, and slid right into her dad's hands. And her dad says, I'm holding you, little one. I'm not gonna let you fall. It is not your time. You have a lot of time to be there. Spend your time with your mom and your family and your friends and your loved ones. So the little girl did that. Okay, people. Part two will be tomorrow. Check me out again. This is the Big Talk with Terrick, and I'll talk to you later. Respond back to my question. Do you think this was fact, fiction, or not true? Put your comments below. I love to hear what you got to say, and I'll talk to you later. This is the Big Talk and Talk with Terrick.